After I had spent a year mastering Qigong with the monks and masters, I wanted to help people live better lives. Initially, I was driven by the idea to teach Qigong and make it accessible for all, ideally by teaching it for free. However, things don't always work out the way you want. To get something, you need to pay something. What we have to pay is the price. There I was, a week after I had returned from my trip abroad, teaching Qigong in my hometown. I felt happy and excited because I was pursuing my dream with the help of my boyfriend Jimmy, who provided me with the opportunity to teach free classes in his gym. Or so I thought.
Hey.
Hey, is everything okay?
Yeah, everything's great. I really love your class, but I can't really do the $20 right now. Is there any way that I could pay you at the end of the month?
$20? What do you mean?
Welcome back, Qigong Sensei.
I miss you.
Oh, it's so good to have you back.
Good morning.
Hey, good morning. Angie, sweetie, I thought about what we talked about last night. I think it'd be a great idea to offer free Qigong classes. I'll see if I can arrange a space for you in my gym.
Yay, thank you, darling.
I'll speak to Kathleen and see if we can arrange some space away from the boxing and weightlifting areas.
I'm so excited to start.
Let's see if you can start next week then. By then I'm sure we'll have 50 people signed up. Half of them would probably be my friends and relatives. And from people in our neighborhood, we have at least 50 enthusiasts who regularly come to the gym and are enthusiastic about a healthy lifestyle and well-being. I'm sure at least 25 of them would be interested in Qigong.
That sounds good. Why did Jimmy do that? I felt so betrayed and angry. I couldn't believe it. The last thing I imagined is that he would lie to me. Whatever. So, originally when we started, Jimmy said that we could use his gym for free and not charge anybody, and come to find out...
Finally. Why are you ignoring my calls?
You promised you weren't going to charge anybody.
What are you talking about?
You're charging people $20 for my classes. We didn't agree on that.
Babe, I run the business here. People have to pay. At the International Qigong School, they charge double my price. And how do you expect me to save enough money for the house I told you about?
What you did is not right. You lied to me. It's not always about financial gain, you know.
Seriously? What about my costs? You could be so naive. Go meditate on that.
You are such a jerk. Come on, Jesse, we're leaving. You can find yourself a new teacher then.
Really? Well, you know what? You're not the only talent in town. Kathleen, we need a new Qigong teacher by tomorrow. Angelica's not working with us anymore. Hey.
Although I still loved Jimmy, I could no longer trust him. He continued to run Qigong classes without me after we split up, and I moved in with Jessica, my best friend since school days. Together, we would figure out how to run our own Qigong classes and how to achieve our objective of making Qigong universally affordable. Hey, good morning.
Hey girl, how was your workout?
It was good.
Thank you.
No luck with the studio rental?
No, everything is either too expensive or too far out of town. Hey, what about my aunt's old place? You remember how beautiful it was? Super spacious rooms, high ceilings, huge windows. And the garden outside is amazing. You could teach out there when the weather is good.
Oh my god, that would be so awesome. Imagine how inspiring it would be to give Qigong classes in such a place.
Exactly.
Beats Jimmy's gym any day.
I think we could comfortably fit 15 students.
Do you think she would let us use it?
I think so. She, never stays there anymore.
Can you call her and ask?
Yeah.
We need to at least get her a gift or something. She loves plants, right? We need to consider providing our students with Qigong uniforms to make it more authentic.
That's a good point. What about more contemporary ones like this? Then people can wear them around town and we can get free promotion.
Oh, those are great. So that's the price per uniform. But what if I buy in large quantities? Oh, right. Thank you. See you soon. So from our friends and family who live in the neighborhood, I think we can count on 40 of them being interested. And if we distributed 500 flyers in the car park, that should get us at least 60 people.
So, how much do you plan on charging per person per class?
I don't know. The question we were left with was how much we should charge each person for a Qigong class. We thought that by having a unique place to teach our classes and making the learning experience much more enjoyable, we might be able to command a slight premium. But we were unsure how much that premium could be.
We'll figure it out. After all, you are the granddaughter of a great entrepreneur.
Yes. Of Of course. My grandfather. I was confident the answers would be found in my grandfather's diary. After reading from my grandfather's story, I realized costs are an important consideration in pricing. If the price is too low and does not cover the costs incurred, it will lead to a loss.
Hey, how was your day?
It was good. How was yours?
Good. I picked up the uniforms on the way back from class.
Oh, nice. Thanks. Oh, these look so great.
Right? It was a good choice.
Whether we will have students or not, we are still incurring the costs for the plant and the flyers, so these have to be a fixed cost. On the other hand, costs of uniforms will drop as the number of students grow. I realized now that it's important to at least break even to run the business. Maybe I was wrong and Jimmy did have a point after all.
Don't be so hard on yourself. Yeah, you might have been a little naive back then, but Jimmy lied to you and he acted like a complete jerk. I'm surprised he hasn't tried to contact you since then.
Well, I blocked him anyway.
I don't blame you. So, we're done with the costs. What's next?
Now we gotta figure out how many customers we think we can get and what our competitors are doing.
So how are we going to attract customers?
Well, we have a great place which can position our offering as a unique experience, not just average Qigong classes. After all, Jimmy just carved out a space in his gym, whereas our place offers a unique experience. And some customers will be willing to switch based on the perceived value we bring.
We can definitely count on friends and family members. And we should be able to get some more people from the neighborhood, since some of them do know about Qigong from Jimmy's classes.
And don't forget, we're going to be handing out flyers at the car park next to our supermarket next week. That should get us about 60 people.
Who's that?
Angelica, my neighbor. She recently got qualified as a Qigong master, and now she's planning on teaching Qigong in the neighborhood.
Isn't that like Kung Fu?
Not really. It's more about health and well-being. I heard they're setting up in Mrs. Wright's old mansion. Remember that really nice property overlooking the park?
Yeah, it sounds good, but I don't think I've ever done Qigong before. It's expensive?
I don't know yet, but I'm gonna try it out because it seems like a much nicer setting than when I did it in Jimmy's gym, so.
Yeah, well, I've never tried it before, but if the price is okay, why not? Just try it out. Let me know if it's worth it.
Will do.
Kathleen? Angelica's promoting her upcoming Qigong classes, and I think we should react by introducing a loyalty program for our Qigong classes. Oh, and one more thing. Please make arrangements for an online marketing campaign as well. I've got to go. Speak to you soon. Angie.
Good job, guys. All right, go ahead and stretch out. Hey.
Guess who I saw today?
Who?
Jimmy.
Really?
Yeah, but I didn't give him a chance to speak. I just walked away.
He deserves that. Did you see his latest Facebook post?
No.
Look.
Yeah, he obviously sees us as a threat to his Qigong classes, so it's not surprising that he is trying to introduce this new loyalty program to protect his business.
Well, he can try to retaliate as much as he likes, but it ain't gonna make a difference. We can even price our classes slightly higher than his.
Yeah, people familiar with Qigong are likely to judge the quality based on price.
Exactly. You figure out that diagram yet?
Yes, I have. Look, price sets dynamics in motion that each affect criteria in different ways. For a simple scenario, your price changes will translate into market changes in demand, changes in costs, and changes in various criteria. Simple.
What?
When I returned home after spending a year learning Qigong with the masters, I wanted to do something good for people. My vision was to make Qigong accessible for everybody.
How did you successfully figure out the right price for your Qigong classes as a new entrant into the market?
I was fortunate to learn from my grandfather's success and experience, who, as you know, was a very successful and famous entrepreneur.
Today, with so many more Qigong offerings, the market isn't quite the same as it used to be. What advice can you give on adjusting the price of an offer when it's already available in the market?
Here again, we need to consider what might trigger a price change in the market. One might be costs. If a supplier were to increase the cost of a component, the question arises whether that increase should be fully or partially passed on to the customer, or whether the company should absorb the cost, keeping the market price unchanged. Another trigger might be competitors' actions. Does one follow a competitor's price change or preempt an anticipated change? The third trigger could be from the customer. Should price be adjusted based on price sensitivity in the market?
Hello, Angie? Yeah, I just read your article. I just thought I'd call to congratulate you. Yeah, it's been a while. I was thinking, would you like to celebrate over dinner tonight?
I'm sure one day you'll come up with a great innovation too.